Hello! The goal in this series of videos will be to revive the motorcycle. To find out if the engine is still functional after years. We know for sure that the engine has not been running for a long time, and because of that the carburetor will be clogged. We will start by pulling out the carburetor so that we can later show it apart and clean it. First, we unscrew the control elements of the carburetor. This is the Bowden choke. Let's put it aside for now. Next, I release the throttle control. Bowden continues further into the handlebars. Dismantling the fuel line. Throttle control. We continue by unscrewing the two nuts that hold the carburetor to the engine block. There is quite a bad access. Rubber sleeve connecting the carburetor with the air filter. And removing the carburetor from the motorcycle. The carburetor did not want to go out. Finally, they managed to pull it out. It is a slightly different construction than what we are used to. First, I will disassemble the float chamber of the carburetor using these two screws. Inside this chamber there is a float with needle. That's this brass cylinder. It regulates the flow of fuel so that there is just the right amount of fuel. I'm going to take apart the other holes and bolts on the carburetor because we want to put it in the ultrasonic cleaner later. Carburetor nozzle. Later we spray with brake cleaner spray. This screw is set to 1.5 turns. That's why I screwed it in first and only then took it out. While assembling the carburetor, we set it again to the original 1.5 revolutions. This was the idle adjustment screw. It serves as a stop. And here we have another nozzle. The hole in this nozzle has a small diameter and is very prone to clogging. We have to allow gently so that it does not break. We will also clean it later with brake cleaner spray. And another screw. Another nozzle, this time of a slightly larger diameter. I will put the entire rest of the carburetor with the parts into the ultrasonic cleaner. It is a useful machine, and thanks to it, you can clean even the narrowed space in the carburetor, where it would be difficult to reach. After all, I will not put the float in the cleaner because it could be damaged. I have to turn the carburetor several times because it doesn't fit all the way. For now, we can clean the area around the carburetor. Under the carburetor is a sump for excess gasoline with oil that comes out of the carburetor. Said brake cleaner. The cleanup won't be perfect, but we'll clean up as much as we can. We will also refine the throttle control. It's a valve with a needle. Using its position, the amount of air and gasoline that goes from the carburetor is controlled. Disassembly would be unnecessarily lengthy this time. Cleaning the float. Gently by hand, using only a brush and brake cleaner. We turn the carburetor so that it is washed from the other side as well. And that's all in this video. Thank you.